think that's the button to make it go live. Is it live yet? I'm not sure. Is this the button to get the other thing on? Make sure it's loud enough. Okay. Is that not working? Can't get. Um, there he is. Yeah. Is that where you want him? Yeah. Just down and put him here. Like, no. Over. Down. Okay. Can it? Oh, I'm down here now. Hello. Hi out there. Oh, wait. I want to be. Oh, I'm bigger now. Haha. Hello, everyone. I am Fuzzywuzzy. Now, I was a bear, but I had no hair. So I guess Fuzzywuzzy wasn't really fuzzy, was he? But I'm a raccoon, not a bear. So Fuzzywuzzy was a bear. Actually, he was a raccoon. Anyway, so this guy right here, this guy, he wanted to be a puppet, and kind of scary looking. And so um, I guess I am picked to respond because I'm um a raccoon, and that's a that not a puppet exactly because I don't have a mouth. But anyways, um, we're gonna respond to this video, and here we go. Let me press this key here. I think this is the. Is that the key? Oh, he's way up there. Hello, hello. Press. How do I? Ah. Okay, okay. Press the button. There it is. Okay.
If you think this is as simple as just watching a video, it's not.
It's not.
Hey guys, it's me again,
Hi.
Douglas, and today I want to talk to you about proof of God's
Uh
existence.
huh.
Because, man, I see a
Oh.
lot of people like arguing and fighting over this. You know, it's like atheists, people who don't believe in God screaming on one side, and you've got Christians screaming on the other side. And there's
Really? I've never seen that. Where? Where did you see the people screaming on either side? I've never seen. I've seen that. Like somebody's on the corner, they'll scream. But I haven't seen the atheist scream. So where did you see that exactly? Do you have a citation there in the bottom? Maybe. No, it's just a bunch of Bible quotes. Uh, I don't know. I think you might just be making that up that you've seen that. Hmm. Shame on you for telling kids a lie. Oh well. Back to the video.
videos and debates and like even sermons where this is a big deal. Christians trying to prove that atheists are wrong. And I just
Well, it's not just crit. Oh, you make that thing again. Oh, sorry. Scare myself every time I get bigger. It's not just Christians and atheists, though. Other religions try to prove you wrong, and you try to prove them wrong. Because they have different gods than you do, don't they? So it's not just us versus them, it's you guys versus everyone that doesn't share your beliefs, isn't it? Hmm, yeah. And you know what would solve this real fast? God. Yeah. Just, hi, I'm God. How's it going? God could walk in that blue door that you got there and just clarify it, and people could stop arguing. You know? That'd be nice. But, yeah, make it seem like an us versus them, even though it's not. It's very deceitful of you. And, you shouldn't do that. So, anyways, back to the video.
I don't know. I feel like we're going about this all the wrong way. I feel like I see a lot of like hatred and insults from one side, and so then the other side is like, well, I can have even more hatred and even better insults than you. And that's
Oh, yeah. Or you could be like you and make it a YouTube video for kids. See? YouTube kids so that nobody can comment at all. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Hmm. Or, I don't know, sometimes people disagree about stuff and we have to debate it. We have to talk about it. We have to hash it out and make one of us is right and one of us is wrong. Or maybe we're both wrong. That could be possible, couldn't it? Maybe your God's not the real God and you're wrong. And maybe some other God's the God. And then the atheist is wrong too. That could be, you know? Yeah. Alright. Oh, where did he go? Where is he? Oh, he's up here. He's up here. There. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. Hello? Okay. Push the button. Yeah, there he is.
that's not that's not what God wants.
How do you know what
Now,
God wants?
I do think that the
Wait,
Christians who
wait. How do you know what God wants? How do you know? How do you know that? How do you know that, green face? How do you know what God wants, huh? Hmm? Tell me that. How do you know? You don't. Okay.
are, trying to prove atheists wrong, I think they're doing
Ah.
it from a position of love, right? Like they want the other people to believe, and even if the person that they're debating won't believe, maybe they think, well, people who are watching, when I prove these atheists wrong, the other people who are watching, they'll believe and they'll be saved. Because the Bible says that if you want eternal life, you need to believe in Jesus Christ.
Hmm. Does it say that? Or does it say. Where does it say that exactly? And is that exactly what it says? Or is there more to it than just that? Is believing in Jesus Christ enough to save you? Really? Okay, well, I believe that Jesus Christ is a person in a character in a book. Is that enough to save me? I believe that Jesus Christ is a character in a book. Made up completely, fictional, not real, but I still believe in Jesus Christ as a character made up in a book. Is that enough to save me? Hmm? Oh, maybe you shouldn't misquote the Bible. That makes you a false prophet. Alright, make me small again. Okay. Ah! Okay. Question about it.
And so they think, I'm going to bring a whole bunch of evidence to, refute all the atheists' claims and show that these atheists are just, silly.
Hmm. Too bad we've never seen that evidence at all. Where is it? Um, is it under this? Huh? Oh, is that it? Is that the evidence? This blue thing? Is that the evidence? What is it? No, that's not. No, it's not. It's not the evidence. It doesn't taste like evidence. No, that's not it. Where's the evidence? You where? Where is it? If you had evidence, then they would believe. They would have no choice but to believe. Uh, but I don't know what you're talking about because no evidence has ever been presented. Just just arguments, which aren't evidence. So, I'm small again.
And I feel like at best it's they just bring evidence, but at worst they think, well, I'm going to make fun of these atheists. I'm going to make fun of these people who don't believe in God because they are so dumb, and I'm going to show the world how dumb they are. And I think that this evangelism by debate or argument just really doesn't work. If there are
Oh, it really doesn't work. Huh. Hmm. Based on what? Why do you think that? I mean, you're saying it, but why do you think it? Do you have anything that shows that that doesn't work? Hmm? Any studies? Anything? No? No? You just believe that it doesn't work. Alright, well, I guess you should write all them people Have you written them? Like you could write William Lane Craig and Ken Ham and Kent Hovind and Ray Comfort and Matt Slick and Seitan Bergengate and whoever else is out there. You could write all those people and tell them, cut it out, guys. You're not doing anything. Yeah. Did you do that? No? Why not? Maybe, you didn't really think that it's the wrong way. But you are fine with lying to kids, and you want to make it an us versus them, and that's what you're doing. Maybe that. Hmm? Hmm? Could that be it? Hmm? 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 Oh, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Click. Click. Okay. Ah. Ah. Press them. Ah.
Are people who have, believed in Jesus Christ because somebody publicly humiliated them. I've never heard of that person. And if there are people like that, there are not a lot of people like that. And the truth is that people already have the evidence that they need, right? Like
Really?
there's so many things that Christians will point to and they'll say, look at how historically accurate the Bible is, or look at the
Hold on, sorry. He thinks the Bible's historically accurate. Oh man. Whew. It's not. Anyway.
fossil record, or the fact that there are fossils at all. Look at the
Yeah.
existence of life and the complexity of life. Look at how
Uh-huh.
finely tuned the universe is. We've
Okay, so complexivity, it doesn't mean there's a God at all. It has nothing to do with God. In fact, see, something simple. Give me something simple I can show. Something simple. Something. Uh-oh. What'd you do? You pressed a button. Here. Give me it. Give me the simple thing. What is this? This is a simple thing? Okay, I guess I'll do. Okay, so this is really simple, right? It's just a toy that you squeeze. That's all it is, right? Yeah. Kind of like. Tastes good. Eat it. Anyways, it's really simple. Okay. And the more complex it is, like if you were to add uh, a keyboard to it, that really wouldn't make it a better toy, would it? No. What if you added a thing where sometimes it exploded? That would be a bad thing. That would make it a pretty rotten toy, wouldn't it? What if sometimes when you tried to play with the toy, it went boom and exploded? That wouldn't be very good. And you would say about the person that made it that they are kind of dumb, you know? But the more complex it is, that's not good. You want a simple design. That's a feature of actual design is simplicity, not complexity, especially overly complex. And the so-called fine tuning of the universe. No, not really a thing. You guys keep bringing that up and keep being wrong about that. And even if it was the case, how does that prove God? How's things being complicated or the universe fine tuned prove God? Hmm? Those aren't proof of God. Those are things that you think point to God, um, but they don't. So, get that thing out of here. Get it out. I don't want it anymore. Get rid of it. Okay. Deacon Birdman's helping me off camera. So thank you, Deacon Birdman. Yeah, sure. I didn't say you could talk. Sorry about that. All right. You just talked again. Sorry. Stop saying sorry. Sorry. Stop. Okay. Stop. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. So, what was I saying? Complexivity. Right. And fine tuning. Right. Fine tuning. None of that proves God. So, oh look, I got a comment. How do I show the comment? Press the button. I want to show the comment. I want to show. Are we up late or early? Well, I'm a raccoon, so I am awake at night because I'm nocturnal. So I am up normal time. That's what I am. Okay, go away. Go away, comment. Go. There. Okay, now. So, anyways, those are evidences of God. Back to the video here. How do I get this thing? Make me small again. There. I'm small. Hi. Press your button. Probably play the video.
We've got all these things that are evidence, but people who don't believe are going to look at those things and say, nope,
No.
don't buy it.
Because it's not evidence.
I don't know about you, but I've gotten really good at ignoring my alarm clock.
What?
When it's time for me to wake up, my alarm clock has gotten to the point where it is useless. And my alarm clock is pretty loud and annoying. But I just really like my bed. I like staying in bed as long as possible. And
yeah, well, maybe you should just stay there then. Yeah. Don't make these videos. How about that? Now, but your alarm clock is something that we know exists, and it beeping is something that it does. So those are evidences of that. But we don't have that for God. So your metaphor don't work. No. Not even a little. No. Okay. Beep. Oh. Oh.
at first it was like my alarm clock would ring and I'd be like mad at it, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I hate this alarm clock. I'm just going to ignore it. And the longer I did that, the better I got at ignoring it, to the point where I honestly don't even really hear it anymore.
Yeah. Right.
Now when my mom comes to get me, I can't ignore her. Like she can literally like pick me up out of bed. But I think that that's the way that it is with us and the evidence for God. Right? It's there. It's here. It's all around us.
Where?
But our own.
No, it's not. I don't see anything that is God. Is this God right here? You said all around us. Is this God right here? This thing right here? Is that God? Yeah. It doesn't look like God to me. What about this? Is that God? No? No? Doesn't seem like God to me. So, your mom picks you up. Now, there's a metaphor you could have used, like your mom is like God, because she's big, and she picked you up, and you can't ignore her. So couldn't God just pick us up and say, hey, how's it going? But God don't do that, does he? No. Or she, or it. Anyways, so, oh, small. Okay, push the button.
Our own sinfulness can suppress it. We can choose to ignore it.
No.
You know, the book of Romans, chapter 1, verses 18 through 20, it says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who by their..."
Yeah, that's nice. That's what your book says. And you haven't proven that your book is true. This is called circular reasoning. And that you're using it on kids is shameful, disgusting, vile, very sickening. And so who cares? You need to show that it's true, not just say stuff that you think is true, but demonstrably demonstrate that it's true. And it's easy to say, oh, you just don't believe because sin. Well, same to you, buddy. You don't believe in a different God because of sin. Or you don't believe in this because you you don't like it. Or but there are people that don't believe in your God because they've never heard of God. And that doesn't apply to them, does it? Didn't think about that. And also, oh wait, let's bring up that comment. How do I bring up that? Captive Desk says, the book written to the Romans. I ain't Roman. Right. I are not Roman. He is not Roman. He not Roman. So it don't apply to him then, right? Get get okay. So yeah. Anyways, okay, back to the ah, 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 ah. These small hands are
Their unrighteousness
paws, not
suppress the
hands.
truth. For what can be known about God is plain to them, because
Nope.
God has shown it to them.
Yeah,
For
who's
his
that?
invisible attributes, namely his eternal power and divine nature,
Yeah.
can be clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things.
How does something invisible be seen? How does that work? But who's this to? Who's it being written to? Because it's not necessarily for the believers. And weren't you just saying that you didn't like when people do this sort of thing that you're now doing? Trying to prove the other side wrong and make them look stupid? Aren't you doing that now? I don't know. Oh, look, Captain Death said something. Let's get that on the screen. Get on the screen. There it is. He said, smiley face. Thank you. Okay, back to, wait. There. Now, wait. Push your button.
That have been made, so they are without excuse. There is no amount of worldly evidence that we can bring to those who choose to not believe in God.
Well, there's no worldly evidence at all. Period. That's the problem. There just isn't any evidence for your God, or for any God for that matter, that I know of. Not the sort of evidence for me and you, right? I don't need to say, oh, look, fine tuning proves you exist, and, that complexity proves I exist. We don't need to do that, do we? No. I just see you on the screen. There you are. I can see you, and you can see me, but I look around, I don't see God, and I can hear you with my ears here, and you can hear me, even though I don't have a mouth that you can see. It's hidden under all my fur. Uh, so I can't hear God though. So, and I can smell. But I can't smell God. And I can taste, but I can't taste God. And I can feel stuff, but I don't feel God. So, why is that? Hmm? 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 Why is that? Eh? Hmm. Uh, anyways, make me small again. Yeah. Okay, press the video. Press play.
That will make them believe in God.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't matter how much earthly evidence we bring to
You don't
people. If
have
people
any.
don't want to believe in God, they're not going to believe in God. They're not
Yeah,
going to see that evidence as evidence.
'cause it's
And
not
even if you
evidence.
brought them zero new evidence, they've already got way
What?
more than they need
No,
to believe in
there
God.
isn't
But
any.
He has given all of us a choice as to whether or not we
Mm.
want to believe Him. If you're
Well, now hold on. Okay, so here's how this works. A choice has to be legitimately, a choice between two alternatives. Can you give me two things here? Do you hear me? Hold on. I didn't say you could talk. Sorry. Okay. That's toy again? Okay, fine. Give me something else. How about this? Really? Okay, so a choice between this or this. What do you want to choose? This or this? Okay. Which one? This one or this one? You have a choice. Here, that captive desk guy, he's in the chat. Hey, captive desk, can you hear me? Hello? Captive desk? Captive desk, hello? Hello, captive desk. Which one do you want? Pick one. This one? Or where's the other one? Where'd it go? Or this one. Which one do you want? This or this? This or this? Pick one. We're gonna sit here until captive desk picks one. I'm getting impatient. I'm getting impatient. Pick one. 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 Oh, oh, Nerdy wrote it. There's another person in chat. Put him on the screen. I want to see. I want to see him. He said that one. Which one? This one or that one? This one or that? Well, he said that one. But he's not captive desk. Wait. He said something else. Okay, put that one. The multi-sided die is cool. Okay, so that one. Okay, so Nerdy wrote it and Captive Desk want this one. Or that one, rather. Okay, so that was a choice, right? Okay, now, here's what I'm going to explain to you, green puppet thing. Okay, so I'm going to hide the dice over here. Now, I'm going to try to trick you. I might have the... okay, so you can see, like, I'm hiding the die under... still, but I'm gonna go over here, and maybe I hid the die over there, and I don't have it under my paws. Or maybe I do, right? And you could guess, and you might guess right. Go ahead and guess if you want to. Is it under my paws or not? Okay, you made your decision? You made your guess? Okay. So, once I show you, then you have no choice but to accept reality. Ta-da! Did you guess right? Yeah, you did? Good. If you didn't guess right, that's okay. Okay, so, once I show you that it's there, you don't have a choice but to accept that it's there. You can't pretend that it's not there, because that doesn't work. Right? Okay, we're gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna hide it, and maybe did I actually hide it, or is it on my paws? Is it under my paws, or did I hide it? I didn't hide it. Okay, one more time, just to be sure. Okay, is it under my paws? It's not. Okay, so that's a real choice. Okay, but once you see it, you don't have a choice anymore. So when you have evidence, see, here's the evidence of that D20 thingy, okay? When you have that, you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna ignore that. You know, I mean, you could, but you'd be silly. So you don't have a choice in the matter. So either you have the evidence and you have no choice, or you don't have the evidence, which means you don't have a choice because I can't just choose to believe that the die is here when it's not here. I can't just decide that I want to believe that this guy is the toy that they picked. I can't just do that um because that's not how things work. That's not how your mind works, okay? You said that it's a choice, but you said there's evidence. But if there's evidence, then there's no choice. And if there's no evidence, there's no choice. So, you can't have evidence and a choice, or no evidence and a choice. Either it's there and you accept that it's there, end of story, because you have the thing itself, you have the thing, right? Or you don't. That's it. And when it comes to you guys never have the evidence for the thing. You just have all these talking things, blah blah blah. And talk about it all day long. Oh look, I've got this wonderful magical ring, and then I never show you the ring. Well, I'm making up a story. Oh yeah, I have a ring, and it's magical ring, and it does that. Would you stop playing with around? I'm trying to make a point. And what are you doing? I'm trying to get the die. Get out of here! I didn't say you could be in the video. Sorry. Anyways, so the magical ring, and you don't, you. Why would you just believe that? Oh, but I'm not lying. I'm not making up a story about it. Eh. Okay, make me small again. Push the button. Make him play.
You're watching this video because you're like, man, I don't believe in God, but I would like someone to make me believe in God. Like if somebody
just
showed
give
me
the
such
evidence.
good proof that I
Just,
simply
yeah.
could not
Right.
believe in God,
Right.
then I'll believe in God.
Right.
I want someone to show me
Yeah.
something that makes it so that I can't choose to believe in God,
Yeah.
but I have to believe in
Right.
God.
Exactly.
You know, I don't have that for you.
Oh.
It's like if I really don't want.
Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you have that? We have that for everything else. When you actually have evidence, it's not it. Then you have it, and that's it. There it is. Boom. Done. But see, you are saying, well, you don't have that. Isn't that interesting? So you don't really have any choice that can be made. Huh. Isn't that interesting? So then you don't have evidence either. Because if you had evidence, then you wouldn't have a choice. Huh. And press play.
Want to get up out of bed, I'm not going to get up out of bed. It doesn't matter how loud my alarm clock is. And eventually my mom's going to come get me out of bed, and there's nothing I can do about that. But that's also the way it is with us and God. Eventually there is going to be a day where Jesus returns, and it's not going to be a choice as to whether or not you want to believe in God, whether or not you choose to believe in God. Every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. So, no more choice. When Jesus comes, you just have to do that. Yeesh. I don't want to do that. What if I don't want to bow? What if I refuse to do it? What happens then? Or am I forced to do it? Like, I just do it, like, and I don't want to do it, but I just have to do it? Then it's not me doing it, it's him. You know? That's an evil, nasty thing. Yuck. Anyways. Yeah, good thing it won't really happen. Yeah, press the button, 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 button.
Jesus Christ is Lord. But please, please, please don't wait for that day to believe in God. Don't wait to be made to believe in God.
Why?
Choose to believe in God.
Because
no matter what
you can't choose to believe in something without evidence. So you don't have the evidence, so we can't just choose to believe in something with no evidence. Also, why can't I wait? Why? Oh, hurry up! Do it now! Now! Hurry, hurry, hurry! What's the rush? Why can't I wait? I'm gonna wait until I have the evidence. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
You believe, you choose to believe it. And if you're a Christian watching this and you're thinking, well, Douglas, what should we do then? If we're not supposed to argue, how do we show people that God is real? Well, first of all, I think it's not necessarily always wrong to argue or always wrong to debate. I think it's always wrong to insult people. I think it's always wrong to make fun of people, to meet, hatred with hatred and insult with insult. But I do think that healthy debate is healthy. I just don't see a whole lot of healthy debate. But I think that what we should do is what Paul did. In the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, Paul said,
who cares what Paul didn't know Jesus. Yeah, Paul didn't know Jesus. He never met the guy. Paul went insane and his brain went boom. I don't care what Paul says. Screw Paul. Paul is the first apologist. He came along. Hey, everyone. Look at me. Jesus appeared to me. Yeah, sure he did. Yeah. Hey, church. I don't like what you guys are doing. They're like, who cares, Paul? Shut up. And Paul's like, oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm going to write him a letter. I'm so mad. I'm going to write him a letter. And then Paul's like, yeah, Jesus appeared to me. Remember I was persecuting those Christians? They're like, I didn't hear about that. Did you hear about that? I guess he did. I mean, why would he make that up? I don't know. And then he's like, yeah, so here, don't do this stuff. And they didn't. And they listened to him. But who cares about Paul? He's just stupid Paul. Screw Paul.
And I, when I came to you, brothers, talking to the Corinthians, he said, I did not come proclaiming to you the testimony of God with lofty speech or wisdom, for I decided to know nothing among you except Jesus Christ and him crucified. And I was with you in
So Paul is a moron. Got it.
Weakness and in fear and much trembling. And my speech and my message were not in plausible words of wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power,
Sounds
so that your
like
faith might
bullshit
not
to
rest
me.
on the wisdom of men, but in
Eh?
the power of God.
Paul's full of it. That's what it sounds like to me. Paul is making up a big old lie. That's what Paul's doing. He is lying, and you're believing his lie, sucker. That's all. Okay. Next. Eh. 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 What? Eh. Ah. Thank you. Eh. No. Eh. Play.
Most of the time, cleverly constructed arguments are not a demonstration of the Spirit or of
What?
power. At least not
Eh.
God's power or the Spirit of God.
Yeah,
And I think here,
show
when
that
when Paul
then.
says
Let's get some God
demonstration of
power.
the Spirit and of power,
Uh-huh.
I think a lot of times you might think, that's like miracles, and maybe it
Yeah.
was miracles for Paul, and maybe
Uh-huh.
it'll be miracles for you. But when
Right.
the Bible is
So show
talking
me a
about
miracle.
the fruit of the Spirit,
Show me a
evidence of the
miracle.
Spirit
Show
of
me a
God in
miracle.
your life,
Eh?
proof of God is
Right.
talking about love and joy.
But everybody can talk about that without God at all. And different gods, people with different gods talk about those things. So that can't prove God. Huh. Hmm. Doesn't seem like you thought this out that well, did you? Eh. Eh.
Peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and
Blah,
self
blah, blah,
control.
blah, 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 blah,
These
blah, blah, blah.
are proof of God.
Ah.
These are encounters with God. These are things that you can't really, truly do without God. And when people see you live this way, that has an impact. That matters to people.
Who sees you live that way? Hmm? Hmm? How do they see you live that way exactly? Hmm? Yeah. Live a nice life. Ah, da, 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 da. I'm a peaceful, loving guy. Love, 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 love. Anyone see me yet? Anyone see me? Love, 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 love. Somebody noticed. They noticed that I'm loving. And they said, "You're a good person." And then I said, or die! Well, that wasn't very nice, was it? Oh, sorry about that. But, no, the way you live your life doesn't prove anything one way or the other. I mean, I'm glad if you live a good life, that's nice, but it doesn't prove that your ideas are true or false or anything. So, that doesn't prove God either. So, these keys are driving me nuts.
That actually shows people that belief in God really matters. Nowhere does it mention snappy zingers, great insults. It doesn't even mention miracles, at least not flashy miracles. But the hard thing is that if you want the fruit of the Spirit, you need the Spirit. You need to be walking with God. And I think that there are so many Christians, millions.
So, wait. Well, I would explain that atheists are more kind, more nice than you guys are. Can I, what? They're more Christian-like than you are. How do you explain that? They don't believe in God. Huh. What? Oh, there's more comments in the chat. I gotta bring those up. Hold on. I missed a bunch. Sorry. I'm new to this, everybody. So this is you don't need to show the comments. Shut up, you! I didn't ask you for your points, advice or whatever. My show now. What if I'm being nerdy rodent said? What if I'm being tricked? What's the evidence shows it's 2 p.m. but my clock has stopped? Right? Yeah, it's a good question. What if you are being tricked? Maybe the alarm was fooled with, right? Okay, and then this guy, Finkel, says, when you realize that all holy texts were written by Satan, the master deceiver, it all makes sense. Winky face. Were they? I didn't know that. Eh. Eh. Nerdy Rodent says, you need keys to drive your nuts? I don't know. Okay. Alright, back to the video. Play.
Millions and millions of Christians who say, I'm a Christian, but they have none of the power of God in their life. None of the fruit of the
Sad.
Spirit. And they don't have the fruit of the Spirit because they're not walking with God. They're not living God's way.
But
They're
that
living
doesn't
their
matter.
way and just calling themselves Christians.
So what? I mean, that doesn't matter. You just have to believe in Jesus. You said that earlier, that's all you had to do was believe in Jesus. Now it seems like not only do you, alright, get myself bigger again. Not only you have to believe in Jesus, but now you have to walk in a certain way. You have to walk with the power of the Spirit. But I thought that all that mattered was just believe in Jesus. So which is it? Is it just believe in Jesus? Or is it that you have to do all this other stuff too? Make up your mind. Eh. Eh.
You know, in the book of Matthew, Jesus said to let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Not see your, ironclad logic, not see your cleverly constructed arguments, not see your perfectly timed insults, but see your good works, see your actions, see the fruit of God in your life. When people see that, it matters. The, quote unquote wisdom of the world just entrenches people in what they already believe.
What? I don't. What? But what? What? The Bible's in the world, so the Bible's also of the world. Oh.
But demonstrations of the Spirit, the power of God, that changes lives.
Nope.
But you can't demonstrate the Spirit if you don't have the Spirit. You can't show people the power of God if you don't have the power of God.
How do you
You
get
can't
that?
have the Spirit. You can't have the power of God if you're not walking with Him. If you're not laying your life down for Him.
You have to lay
If
your
you're not
life down.
loving God and loving others. If you are a Christian, your life, how you live, and the way that you treat people should be proof of God. People already have all the worldly evidence.
The way that you live your life doesn't prove God at all. So, also, you said that all you had to do was believe in Jesus. Now, you have to believe in Jesus and walk in a special way with the Spirit, and you have to lay down your life, and you have to love God, who is in Jesus. Do I need to believe in God? You said believe in Jesus. You said that's it. That's all I needed to do. I'm so confused now. Okay. Again. Play.
That they need. They need to see demonstrations of the Spirit and of power.
Yeah, but
and we need to show it to them before it's too late. If you want to prove to people that God is real,
that doesn't prove
then you need to live and love like Jesus
that
Christ.
Doesn't prove anything.
That's proof of God.
No, it's not. No. Oh,
hey guys, I hope you liked this video.
I didn't.
And I don't want to say that apologetics or arguing for the existence of God is wrong.
Yeah, you do.
But I see a lot of it being wrong.
Yeah,
if you're meeting hate with hate and insult with insult, you are doing it wrong.
Yeah, well,
and if you're not walking in the Spirit, doesn't matter what you're doing it wrong. And hey, if you're an atheist, if you're someone who doesn't believe in God, or maybe an agnostic, like you're not sure, and you're still watching, you made it all the way to the end of the video, and you're kind of disappointed that I didn't have, proof that would make it so that you didn't even have to decide. I don't have that for you. And by the time Jesus comes back and you don't get to decide, it'll be too late. You have what you need to believe in God, and the choice is up to you. But the Bible says that God so loved the world that He sent His one and only Son, so that whoever believes in Him will not perish, but have eternal life. So I really hope that you'll believe. And if you believe, I hope you'll follow Him, and you'll show the world
believe
proof.
And follow, and then show the proof by doing that in this video. Get it off my screen. Punch it. Okay, well, that's a big giant ball of nothing. You had nothing to offer us. So disappointed. No, if you wait too long, Jesus gonna come back, and then it'll be too late. Something bad's gonna happen. But he didn't say something bad, but he sure implied it. And when you do that, it's called an appeal to threat. It's a ad baculum. Ballium. Ad Ballium? Baculum? Ballium? Ballium! Ad baculum. Ballium or baculum? Not sure actually. What? Ad Ballium? Ad Ballium? Is it baculum or Ballium? I think, I'm not really, I think it's ad, let me look it up. Ballium. Ad Ballium. Argument and baculum. How do you, is there like a way to pronounce it? Yeah, probably. Hold on. I gotta like search. Okay, this is ruining my video, by the way. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. How to say how to how, wait. What the hell? What the hell? Put that on the screen. Put that on the screen. You can't make it up. Make it bigger. Make it bigger. Quick, quick, quick. Look, everyone. How to clean a vacuum baculum. I'm a raccoon. Improve everything. Wait, wait. Boil the baculum in water. What the? What is? What? Toothpick? Why are you using a vacuum for a toothpick? No, no, no. How to pronounce?
Argumentum ad baculum.
Baculum. They said baculum, not baculum. What did we say? Bellium. Baculum. They said baculum. Play it again.
Ad baculum.
Baculum. Baculum. Baculum. Okay. Put back the screen. Get it out of here. Get it out. There. Okay. Really ruined everything, you know? Sorry. Alright, so that is when you threaten someone to do a thing. Believe or else. That doesn't seem like a choice, though, is it? If I say, hey, nerdy rodent, if you don't do what I want, I'm gonna smack you on the head. That's not very nice, but you're probably gonna do what I want because you don't want to be smacked on the head, do you? Right? So it's not really a choice. Well, you have a choice to do it or not do it, but you're gonna do it because you don't want to be smacked on the head, do you? So see, Jesus, he gonna come. Hi, everybody, here's the proof. Finally. Oh wow, he's really here. Wow. Too late. Smack, smack, smack. Jesus is evil guy for doing that, and that's not a choice. Oh, lots of comments. Let me read those comments. Oh bleep. Okay. Let's see. Some people, Nerdy Rodent says, some people, you don't have to read all the comments. Shut up! I know what I want. It's my video. Okay, fine. Sorry about that. Some people call themselves nerds, but they know nothing of computers. Let your power light shine. Yeah. Okay, and then this person, Finkel, says, forcing a puppet to lie to kids? Despicable. I agree. Ad Valium fallacy. I don't know what that is. Adds Valium. How do we clean one? Back, long. Yeah, okay. Man, keeping up with all the comments is hard, but I do it for my fans. Okay, so that was the video. I'm Fuzzywuzzy. Fuzzywuzzy was a bear. Fuzzywuzzy wasn't really fuzzy. Wait, no, that's not the right. Fuzzywuzzy was a bear. Fuzzywuzzy had no hair. Fuzzywuzzy wasn't really fuzzy. Wuzzy, and I'm Fuzzywuzzy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like me, let me know in the comments, and let me know if you want me to be in more videos, and not that deconverted man jerk. Hey, I don't like him. Nobody likes him. What? Yeah, I'm taking over, Deconvert Man. They're all gonna vote for me and not you. I'm gonna put a poll on your channel. No, you're not. You're gonna put a poll. Fuzzywuzzy versus Deconvert Man. We're gonna see who wins. No, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna put the poll up. You can't. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh my God. What are you doing? Oh! Fight me! Fight me! What's this button do? Don't you? I'm a turkey! Gobble gobble! That was laughing! Oh, my spleen! Ah! Oh, yeah! Ah! Oh! Don't forget to subscribe!